Jerry here. How's everybody doing? Hello, hello. Come on in. Say hello to me. I have missed you guys. I've missed you. So come on in. Say hello. I'm just getting you pulled up on my iPad. I am working on a piece of jewelry, and so I thought you guys might want to see what I'm doing. So come in here and say hello to me. Let me see here. Get you guys up on my iPad. Bear with me. There I am. There I am. Coolio. So this is an odd time of the day, I do realize. It's an odd time of the day. A lot of folks are probably heading home from work. So, but you guys can catch the replay later on. That is the beauty of Facebook Live, right? You don't have to worry about missing a thing. So, say hello and let me know that you can hear me okay. I am in my workshop. I'm working on some jewelry using an iron orchid design mold. So I posted last night, I don't know if you caught the post last night, if you are a baker, cake maker, confectioner, whatever you call all those fun names, our IOD molds are food grade safe, guys, so you can use them for all kinds of things. And that is what I wanted to bring across in my demos and my videos is how versatile these molds are. So I have used them for with paper clay to add to furniture. I have used them with polymer clay to make pieces of jewelry, and today I'm going to use them again with some paper clay to add to a piece of jewelry. So I want to show you guys that. So let me just flip you down to my work surface here. So as you can see, these are the beautiful pieces that I made a while ago with the feathers mold that we have from IOD. I absolutely love these. I made these with polymer clay, you guys. They are faux turquoise. Aren't they gorgeous? And what I did is I extended the stems on both of these, folded them over, and made a loop so that I can put a chain through here and wear them like a long necklace chain. Hey, Missy. But this is gorgeous. It turned out so real looking, and it's nothing more than clay, guys. And again, I put a loop on this one as well so I can hang it from a really long chain. Beautiful piece of jewelry made from nothing more than clay. So that is the versatility of the IOD molds. You can just use them with all different mediums. You can put resin, you can pour hard resin in these, but I love this feathers mold because there's all kinds of beautiful little feathers in here, different sizes, different shapes. And I had this canvas cuff. I wanted to show you guys this. It's a little big for my wrists. My wrists are little, but I had previously painted this. Actually, it's been laying around for quite some time. And I thought, wouldn't this be gorgeous with a feather mold attached to it and painted up beautifully? So that is what I'm going to do. So I am setting that aside, and I'm going to show you guys how I use my molds and how I prep them. So first of all, I want to see, I want to use this feather here, which I love. And I am going to use a little bit of cornstarch. Again, these are silicone molds. They're food grade safe. So if you want to use these on cakes or, with fondant, you could use them with fondant, clays, resins, whatever, over and over and over again. So I am just putting in here a little bit of cornstarch. The reason I'm doing that is it helps the clay release itself from the mold a little bit easier. And I don't like to have to fight with the clay sticking in the molds. So I just put a little bit of cornstarch in there. And I am using IOD's air dry clay. Amazing clay, guys. I love, love, love this clay. It's very soft, very pliable, very easy to work with. And all of the IOD molds and clay and all the products that are IOD, I do carry on my website at theweatheredshed.com. So you can go out there and check them out. They have amazing stamps and transfers, and I'm a retailer for them. So I sell all their products right online at my online store. So you can see them out there. So I am just putting the clay in the mold here, pressing down, and it's really easy. You can take, a credit card or a wooden stir stick if you want, and just kind of pull off the excess like that. Any, flat plastic tool you might have laying around works really well. And then you'll just put the excess right back in your bag and wrap it up so it's nice and air dry, safe from the air for storage purposes. All right. And you can just use your fingers too to smoosh it in, make sure it's in all the cracks and crevices, just like so. So say hello, guys. I'm not seeing any comments. I don't know what has happened lately with Facebook, guys, but it has been wonky lately, to say the least. Very, very wonky. I'm going to press the back side of this to make sure it's nice and flat, and it looks pretty even. So I'm just going to go ahead, flip my mold over, roll it out just like that. Look at how easy. Stinking easy. How gorgeous that is. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at that. Let the camera focus so you guys can see the detailing in that. Isn't that amazing? And again, you can glue these onto furniture. So many stinking uses for them. Hey, Ann, thanks for joining. So I'm gonna wrap my clay up and put it back in the bag here. I just put it in a Ziploc bag to keep it from drying out. Yes, the molds are beautiful, you guys. Absolutely beautiful. The level of detail in them is amazing. Just amazing. All right, so I'm gonna take this again is just kind of like a fabric cuff, almost like a canvas cuff that I've pre-painted, and I'm actually gonna be changing the color anyway. So I'm just taking my mold as it is wet, okay? I'm not gonna wait for it to dry, and I'm using Quick and Thick from Tight Bond. I love, love, love this glue, guys, because look what it says, 2 times faster, 3 times thicker. It is great for crafting projects because it dries so fast. So it will grab onto my clay and my canvas cuff really quickly and start adhering so I can continue moving on with my project. It's great for if you like to do workshops, if you have a business and you do workshops, it would be the product to use in a workshop to help speed up your process. So that is a tip from me to you. Hey, Linda. Hey, Sharon. So all I'm doing, guys, is I'm taking this now, this feather, and the reason that I'm applying it wet is twofold, guys. Look at, I can wrap it right around my cuff, just like so, okay? It's very pliable while it's wet, right? And what will happen, and this is just a natural thing with paper clay, sometimes it will crack and while it's drying, and I love that feature of it because it will make it look aged, and that to me is the beauty of paper clay. I love how it looks. So there you have it. So I've glued it on here, and like I said, it will start grabbing really quickly, and I want to lay these here too so you guys can see my beautiful faux turquoise pieces that I've made previously. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah, now you guys can really get up close and personal here. Yeah, that's much better. Cool. So now you guys can see the level of detail. This again was done with polymer clay if you joined late. But I'm making this beautiful cuff. And what I'm going to do, because it does dry quick, I am going to hit it with a little bit of a heat just to make it grab even more. So I have my blow dryer here. So I'm going to just add some heat to it. I can see it's already setting up on the sides of the mold where it oozed out. I can see that it's already setting up, which is awesome. All right, so Nancy, hi Nancy. So Nancy asked, does that tight bond adhere better than E6000? Completely different animals, Nancy. I think there's a purpose for E6000. Maybe with different surfaces it works a little better. With the tight bond, it just states that one of your surfaces needs to be porous, obviously. So if you're using, wood or, both of my surfaces here are somewhat porous. My clay is, and also the canvas cuff. So it really works well in this application. So Sharon asks, how did I make the loops? So what I did, Sharon, is I just extended out the stem of the feather when I made it. So I just kind of lengthened it, added onto it, shaped it with my hand, rolled it over like so in the back. See that? So that I just made a little loop. And this was, again, with polymer clay, so these were actually baked in the oven. I don't know if any of you have ever worked with polymer clay, but it's a little bit different animal than the paper clay. Now, the paper clay I have kind of advanced cured in the oven, just on like 200 on low for like 15 minutes or so, and it will start to harden and dry. But I'm not going to need to do that for this particular project. So now I'm going to get out my paint because I decided that I want to do a couple different colors. I love this Bohemian Blue from Deb's DIY paint line. It is absolutely gorgeous. So that is what I'm going to be painting over top of the feather. And you guys, this color is magnifique. It is gorgeous. And then I'm going to add some accent of a wash in a mermaid's tail over the top of it. But I don't know how well that color is coming across, but it's Bohemian Blue. It's gorgeous. It is just an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous color. So move those aside just so I don't risk getting any paint on them. And I'm just going to I've mixed up my Bohemian Blue. I'm just taking an old, a chippy brush, cheap little chippy brush. I like the chippy brushes. If you guys have heard me probably number of times tell you, I love the chippy brush when I'm painting over the wet clay because the bristles are so feathery. You don't have to worry about them wrecking the details of your feather, if that makes any sense. The detailing of your clay, whatever the design is that you're making. So it's great for that because it doesn't press down too hard. Okay, and what will be cool is as this dries, and I'm actually going to get this particular that particular brush is actually it's shorter bristles for some reason. I must have gotten that at some craft store or something. The ones I usually pick up are at like your Home Depot. They come in a bag and they're a little bit more feathery like this one is that I'm using. And I know it looks like a hot mess right now, but believe me, this will be gorgeous. Trust me folks, it will be gorgeous. And it's going to be hard to see until I get it dry and add in the lighter color wash, which is going to sit down in the cracks and crevices and pop all that detailing. Does that make sense? So just like the ink, I think I used ink on here, did. See all that darkness down in the cracks and crevices? Kind of the same idea with this one. Except I'm going to be using a lighter colored wash. Hey, Stephanie. You're welcome, Sharon. So again, if you joined late or you end up watching the replay, you can find all of the Iron Orchid designs, decor molds, stamps, transfers, clay, all on my shop site at theweatheredshed.com. So just some beautiful, beautiful different molds. I have a couple here that I will show you once I'm done painting this. A couple other designs, they're gorgeous. And I know it's really hard to see right now. Just bear with me because I'm going to blow this dry real quick. Just want you guys to be able to see how easy it is to make jewelry with these molds. Just gorgeous. You'll have one-of-a-kind pieces that nobody else will be walking around with. That's what I love. And you have the satisfaction that you made it yourself, right? There's just something so rewarding about making stuff yourself, right, guys? That's what I'm all about. Empowering you ladies to make your own stuff. That's what I'm here to do. So I'm just right now basically just trying to cover up my white. I don't care about the black on the inside. I just want to get the edges, covering up that white, the chalky white paint that I had on there previously, because I don't want that to show. So I'm kind of getting down in the edges here. The other thing I love about a chalk style paint, and this one is truly, truly very heavy minerals, very, very chalky, is that it dries quickly. Because God knows that I am not a patient woman. I am not a patient woman. And I like to get my projects, like I want to see the end result. Are you guys like that? I can't wait. I don't like this waiting too long stuff. Not good with it. Although I do think that the Lord teaches me sometimes that I need to be a little more patient. You know how he does that every once in a while? He kind of reminds us, right? He kind of puts us in our place. Oh. All right. So that little bit of white is actually on the inside. You're not going to see that. So let me just grab my blow dryer. You guys will see this color start popping as it's drying because it's very dark when it's wet. And right now, you're probably thinking, what is this hot mess that Jerry is creating, right? Oh, but wait. There's a song on the Christian radio on K-Love that I listen to. There's beauty in the ashes. That's what it reminds me of. There's beauty in the ashes. So I saw a couple of little peaks of white coming through, so I'm just getting down in there. My little paintbrush, because I don't want that to show. I don't want white. And like I said earlier, if you joined late, this cuff, guys, literally has been laying down in my in my craft room for like probably a couple years. I started it, didn't know what I was gonna do with it, and I was looking around for something that I could do on a live with you guys, and there it was. And I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that cuff. That's perfect. That would be perfect for a feather to go on here. All right, I think I got all the white now. Let's hope I got all the white. And even if I didn't, when I put the wash on, the wash will go down in there and get whatever I missed. So, not worried. You guys see that? Isn't that beautiful already? Oh my gosh. I love this color. Hi, Julie. Yes, it's extremely hot. Ugh, I hate it. Why do we live in these humid places, girlfriend? Why? Every summer we ask ourselves that same question, right? Why do we live here? It's going to be 90s most of the week. And I am not a fan. Not a fan at all. I need fall too. I agree. I'm right there with ya. Fall is my favorite season. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. Check that out. It's not completely dry yet, but isn't that beautiful already? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. Okay, there's a couple spots. I'm gonna poke. Lightly try and poke down in there. Gorgeous already. So hard with video to depict the real colors, but I love this blue, guys. I love, love, love this blue. Can't say enough about it. It's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Okay. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, going to hopefully get this dry enough that I can add my wash on, or at least put a little bit in the crack so you guys can get an idea, and then I can finish it up. Okay, so when I do a wash, whether it be on clay or over my, like the detailing of a picture frame or furniture or whatever, I make a wash, and I'm just using this little lid here, plastic lid, because it's convenient and I don't need a lot of paint. All right, and I'm gonna open up my beautiful mermaid tail. Again, this is from Deb's Design Diary, DIY paint. Gorgeous mermaid tail. Look at this. Some of you guys are gonna go, ooh, look at that. Look at that color. It's like a teal. A beautiful, beautiful teal blue color. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. All right, all I'm going to do, take some of that, Put it on my little lid here with the water. Okay, you want it to be nice and watery. And I'm also going to take a paper toweling, and I'm going to get that nice and wet for wiping back. Okay. All right, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my watered down color Hey, Roxanne. See how I just let that kind of like flow into the cracks? And if this is, when it's drier, it will grab even more. But I can hit this with my blow dryer on low, so it can kind of start grabbing. And I don't even care about drips on the cuff. I mean, I want this to look really spectacular. Okay, and again, I'm just taking my wet cloth and what's great is it's paint, guys, so if you don't like something, once it's dry, you just go back over it again. Look at how flippin' amazing this is turning out. And again, I can wipe off. I can take back, take off, dab off, whatever I want. If I want to take more off. Look at how stinking cool that is, you guys. Ah! Am I the only one that's excited? Hey, Rosie Rosie. I can come in here with a small paintbrush and I can add black in here. Down in the cracks and crevices, I can put some black in there. You can keep layering and getting all kinds of yummy colors and textures as much as you want, as little as you want. And again, you know, wiping back with your wet rag. You know, taking off what you want, whatever. Just, you build it as you go. Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. Love, love, love how it's turning out. So see there, of that big centerpiece, I just took some of that color off so that it's a little darker, so it shows the bohemian blue. Thanks, Roxanne. Yeah, it's gonna be, now look guys, I'm gonna put this on my wrist. And again, it's not completely dry. And what's gonna be beautiful is tomorrow when I wake up, there actually may be cracks in the feather, because as it dries, this feather, the clay underneath, as it dries, it may crack, and which will be even cooler. So to have some of the cracks showing through. Can you guys see that? Look at how gorgeous that is. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And what I will do is I probably will use a wax on this when it's fully cured. I'll just take a brush and get some wax down in there, and it will be good to go. Thanks, Sharon. It's not talent, girl. It's just creative mind. Anybody can do this. That's why I'm showing you guys, so you can do it too. And then I'll just get my, some more down here, the side of the cuff, like so. I keep going out of the camera. Pay attention where I'm at. Hey, Tracy. Hey, girlfriend. But it's gorgeous, it's gorgeous. And I just want to keep showing you guys all the different things that you can do with these molds and the different mediums that you can use in the molds because they're gorgeous. So if you joined late, this is the mold I'm using. It's called Feathers. It's on my site at theweatheredshed.com. All these gorgeous feathers in this one mold. You can make earrings out of these smaller ones here. They'd be gorgeous earrings. And let me show you this other one. This is another popular one. This is called Classic Elements. And I know I have some, whatchamacallit, cornstarch still in here, so it's a little hard to see. But these are gorgeous. These you can add like on the corners of picture frames, all kinds of different uses for them. This is a beaded trim that you could use on numerous things. Look at this one in the corner here. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at how beautiful that is. Again, you could make candy. You could make, fondant for cakes out of these beautiful pieces. Oh my goodness. Endless ideas, you guys. They're just gorgeous. So you can check them all out at theweatheredshed.com and see all the different molds that are available. There's a lot of different ones, guys. There's actually some sea sisters as well, which are mermaids. 2 mermaids that are gorgeous. Lots and lots of ideas. But I hope that you liked this demo. When this has cured completely, and I'm finished messing around with the paint color, I will make sure that I show you guys in a really nice picture I'll post. But that is my little project for today. So thanks for tuning in, guys. And if you have any question about anything, any of the IOD products or this particular product that I'm showing, the IOD clay and the molds, let me know. I'd be happy to answer any of your questions, okay? You guys have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye now.